Hello and welcome to Brawl News. Brawl Stars recently celebrated its 1-year anniversary and all of your favorite brawlers celebrated down at Bull's Diner. Nita stuffed her face with cake, El Primo and Bull arm wrestled to see who was stronger. We found out that Ems has a crush on Poco, and DJ Frank played some epic tunes, all while Piper sat in the corner, alone. Which is sad. But even more sad than that is that everyone got invited except for Spike, who was forced to watch the party from outside. That's right, Spike. I can see you eyeing that cake. Sorry, but nobody wants to hug a cactus. Hello fellow brawlers, I'm KairosTime and it is time to brawl, and more importantly, it is time for a Brawl Stars update. That's right guys, there are more than just whispers of an upcoming update, and if I were to guess, I'd say it's gonna be a pretty big update because we didn't have one last month, and yeah, and I just really hope that it's a big one. I'm talking about a new brawler, possibly even two, a new pirate ship environment, pirate-themed skins, 2 brawler remodels, new social feature improvements, a return of the Brawler skins, tweaks to Lone Star and Takedown, and a new ticketed event. Okay, now let's be clear that most of what I just mentioned is speculation. Some of it is fact, but I've got a very good reason to think that these things will be coming the next update. Okay, now first of all, let's talk about pirates. But before anything else, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be giving you all of the sneak peeks for this update as soon as Supercell lets me. Now you may have noticed that Brawl Stars recently changed their profile picture on Twitter and Instagram and their other social media pages, going from this to this. Now this isn't just like a joke or anything like that. I can almost guarantee you that the majority of the content that we're going to be seeing in this update is going to be pirate themed rather than like Brawler themed like it was last year. So why pirates? Right, you see my Brawl pirate shirt. Well, many of you know my Brawl theory video where I talked about the connection from where the brawlers come from versus like the various areas in the game. That led to me successfully guessing a lot of future content, including Jean, Sandy, Ems, the spooky environment that we got in the Brawloween update, and guess what guys? We've got Penny, Daryl, and Tick, who are all pirate brawlers, and I think we're gonna be getting a new pirate brawler this update, some pirate skins, and I would not be surprised if we got a new pirate ship environment to go along with it. Also, Brawl Stars changed their Twitter banner to this pirate ship with this octopus leg or whatever on it, which basically confirms my theories, guys. This is going to be happening and I cannot wait. Now, guys, I'd like to introduce you to Pete, the captain of the pirate brawlers. Now Pete is a brawler concept I came up with along with FreeFGP, who you can follow on Twitter at FreeFGP. Now for his regular attacks, he shoots out a flintlock pistol that deals a lot of damage from a medium range, but it has a slow reload speed. For his super, he pulls out a scimitar and dashes through walls, and kind of like a mixture of like Bull and Mortis, he deals a lot of damage to just the first brawler that he comes in contact with. Pete's all about burst damage from a medium distance, and he's a high skill brawler. Now obviously Pete is just a concept, but I would not be surprised at all if we got a pirate brawler like this in the next update, which I believe is going to be happening soon because we're running out of time before Christmas holiday season for Supercell, so I mean, it's got to be soon. By the way, I'm almost certain that our next brawler is going to be a mythic brawler. He could be a trophy road brawler, but I doubt that Supercell is going to release another trophy road brawler after Ems, and mythic rarity is the only other rarity that doesn't already have 4 brawlers in it. So I just kind of feel like it makes sense. Now, Supercell doesn't balance rarities according to like strength or anything like that. They choose the rarities based off of how unique the brawler's mechanics are. So I'm hoping for a brawler with some unique mechanics that will make the brawler fit an entirely different role than we currently have in the game, right? Medium ranged, burst, semi-tank kind of a thing. Now, earlier I mentioned the possibility of 2 new brawlers being released into the game. Honestly, I don't think we're gonna get a second brawler for this update. I'm just kind of hopeful because we didn't get one in November, but you know, it could happen. Okay, now let's talk about brawler remodels and pirate skins. Similar to the spooky skins that we got from the Brawloween update, the Robo skins that we got from the Summer of Robots, and the retro skins we got in the Retropolis update, I think it's pretty safe to say we're going to get at least 3 new pirate skins for our current brawlers. My guess is Parrot Crow, Redbeard Bull, and Pirate Piper or Bootleg Piper or something like that. I also think we're going to see 1 or 2 brawlers get some remodels. Frank dropped this tweet a couple of weeks ago talking about which brawlers still need to be remodeled from like way back when the game was in beta. Now I wish it was going to be Pam. I really wish it was going to be Pam. But if we're going with the pirate theme, I think it's most likely that Daryl and Penny will get a little bit of a makeover. Now also, Frank, the game lead for Brawl Stars, confirmed that Daryl will be getting a voice someday in the future, so I wouldn't be surprised at all to see it happen in the pirate update. Maybe not exactly like a voice, but like, you know, at least garble jarble like tick or something. Okay, now let's talk about the return of Brawladays. Recently, Frank tweeted out that the Brawladays skins will be coming back. He didn't say some of them, he said they will be coming back, so my guess is all 3 of them will be. Last year, Red Nose Nita was 150 gems, Little Helper Penny was 59 gems, but I think that was a discount. I think she'll actually be 80 gems, and Santa Mike, once again, from 59 to 80 gems. So, then the question is, will we be getting additional Brawladay skins, or will Brawladays even be coming back at all? Well, my answer to that is, I think mostly it's gonna be pirate themed, but sort of, we'll get some Brawladay stuff. As you know, Brawl Stars recently celebrated their 1-year anniversary since global release, and as part of that celebration, we are getting a new gift in the shop every day until Christmas. Now, at the time that I'm recording this video, all we've gotten is a mega box, and now that you're watching, whatever we got yesterday and whatever we got today. I don't know exactly what else we'll be getting, but I'm hoping that it leads to something very special on the 24th of December. I've got 3 guesses. First is what I hope happens the most. My hope is that Brawl Stars creates at least 1 more Brawladay skin, and the only way to claim it will be for us to actually get it from the shop for free on December 24th. A free skin for all Brawl Stars players around the world. That would be so cool. Now, my second guess is that players who don't already have a Star Shelly skin will be able to unlock that Star Shelly skin for 1 day this year. Now, that brings a little bit of controversy regarding, you know, all the people that did have it and being unhappy and the people that don't have it being happy, and I'm not going to go into that, but that's just an idea. Obviously, those that already have Star Shelly would get like gems or something like that. They could spend it however they wanted. My last guess is that on the last day of those Brawladay presents we're going to be getting, we will be getting a big pile of gems for everyone who claims them. Maybe like 300 gems. I don't know. Just put it out there. That's probably not going to happen, but a lot of gems would be cool. Now let's talk about other things that I believe are coming in this update. The last time we had an update, I did a speculation video kind of similar to this one, and there are 2 things that I speculated that we did not get, which makes me feel like it's more likely to happen this update because I feel like it's just a matter of time. First of all, a new ticketed event mode, okay? The last ticketed event we got was Boss Fight, and that happened a year ago, okay? Since then, we've gotten 3 competitive modes, which makes me think that it's about time for us to get a more chill, you know, less competitive event mode. It would be fun, right? My guess is some sort of a dungeon crawler event where the goal is to get as far into the dungeon as possible. I've also talked about how there are a lot of other improvements that could be made for matchmaking with randoms, okay? Social features, things like that. With the introduction of Power Play, matchmaking is more important than it ever has been, and it's still a big area of concern for the majority of players. My hope is that we get some changes that makes it better for more players, like, you know, being able to actually like reorganize or change your brawlers when you're playing with randoms. So like, you know, you've reached a 600 trophy mark and you're like, okay, I'm ready to swap brawlers now. Stuff like that. Another thing that I would be very surprised if we did not get is some sort of change to Lone Star and Takedown. I really think it's about time, okay? Lone Star and Takedown are the least liked and least played modes in the game. Now that means a couple of things. That means, I mean, either Supercell is going to be like okay with it and be like, you know what, we're going to focus on some other stuff, which isn't very Supercell-like, you know, they want to make things the best of the best, or they'll decide, you know what, we tried it, it didn't work out, and they're going to remove it from the game, or they're going to add some improvements. I really don't want them to remove it from the game because I can see the potential, and they are actually a couple of my favorite modes. They just have some things that, you know, need some some improvements. For example, I really like the idea of making the map somewhat smaller and improving the spawn locations for both modes. I feel like just those two things would go a long way in improving the modes. However, I want to hear how you guys think that they should be improved. Now, this isn't specific to the update, but I also wanted to talk about Brawl Stars' collaboration with Line and how my guesses regarding Brawl Stars merch seems to be coming true. Now, if you're not already aware, I guess that the Line skins update that we got with the collaboration of Brawl Stars, would lead to Brawl Stars using Line's merchandise infrastructure to provide a much better merch shop to purchase Brawl Stars merch ever since the Supercell shop was closed. Well, since then, Brawl Stars merch has started to show up in select Line stores throughout the world. Now, there's still not a way for anybody to buy stuff online, but it does have me really hopeful that there will be in the future. So for those of you guys that want it, you can also get a Brawl Stars shirt like this. Now, I know that we talked about a lot of stuff coming in the update, and even if we don't get everything that I speculated in today's video, I would not be surprised at all if this was a really big update. It's been 2 months since the last real update, and the developer team only took a week off for the Brawl Stars World Championship. Aside from that, they've been hard at work for these past couple of months, and I think it's fair to hope for a pretty big update. Let me know what you guys think and what you are hoping for this update. For now, this is KairosTime ticking by, and we will see you in Brawl Stars.